Good morning, Corey Blake here from RTC. Okay, this video is going to be very specific to your book. If you are someone who is writing a book or wants to write a book, this is a particular conversation for you. I was talking to a younger entrepreneur the other day who's working on a book, and she has limited resources. And she's trying to determine where to invest those resources to create the best product that's going to help her to grow her business. And I asked her what her core values are and where she wants to head in the next 5 years of her career. And she had some somewhat vague responses. She didn't really know how to articulate that. And that was the challenge. I said, until you know how to articulate where you're headed and what you stand for right now, it's hard to know where to invest those resources, okay? Because there are different ways to approach your book. I know people who don't really want you to read their book. They want you to see it. They want you to hear about it. They want you to feel good when you look at that cover, but they don't necessarily ever want you to crack it open. And the reason being that they want it, it's mostly a calling card to get them in the room to have the conversation for what's next. That person might invest far more in their cover design and in their concept and in their marketing to make sure that it's slick than they will in actually creating a book that a reader wants to sit in bed with and turn those pages hour after hour, right? I'm somebody who I demand an intimate reading experience. If I'm gonna pick up your book, that's because I wanna go to bed with you, so to speak. I'm saying to you, I like you enough that I'm willing to risk falling in love with you. And that's a very specific approach, a very specific model to creating a book. The book, to me, is the most intimate piece you have to offer the world. It's where you invite them into your heart and your soul, not your brain, maybe little pieces of your brain, right? I love my wife for how smart she is, but the reason I'm with her is for what she stands for and who she is as a human being in this world. That's heart and soul stuff. So if you're someone who wants to create a page turner, well, then you might invest more in an editor and or a team that's going to support you in creating something that is beautiful inside and out. Something that when someone cracks that book open and starts reading it, it demands that they finish it. Completely different experience than someone who's just using a book as a calling card, right? So if I'm creating a full dating ecosystem where my social media is flirting with you and my articles are like having coffee together and my webinar is like having dinner, and all of my website and my content and videos like this, these are like our dating cycle. If you're gonna pick up my book, it's because you're ready to take it to the next step, and I better deliver mystery, intrigue, passion, fire, heart, fear, awesome vulnerability. That's how intimacy is created. That's how I invite you into my world, and so that you can determine if you're aligned and if you want to be on this planet journeying with me. I'm putting out who I'm interested in journeying with by sharing the true awesome vulnerability of who I am as a human being when I write a book like that. I encourage everyone to give that serious consideration. Very different books, and they will determine the way in which you spend your resources. But if you're looking for true connection in this world, and you're willing to plant a flag for what you stand for vibrantly, and from here, well, then you're gonna need a team of people probably to help you ensure that what you're putting out is an awesome, emotional experience that offers the essence of humanity that you are here on this planet to give the world. Write that kind of book and I'll read it. Hope this was helpful.